Minnesota marijuana businesses are in the home stretch and hoping to win some licenses, but they may already have some established competition by the time they get going. Fox 9's Corin Hoggard talked to tribal operations taking steps to expand their business off reservation.
Crested River is a successful Morgan, Minnesota hemp business, but owner Sean Weber has his eyes on a natural next move.
I don't have to go to marijuana. I would like to go to marijuana.
But as he prepares to expand into the marijuana business, his greenhouse is still empty. But some of his would-be competitors could potentially very soon start growing in any of these neighboring fields.
If and when we get a license, yeah, we'll be natural competitors.
Crested River is just a few miles from the soon-to-open off-the-path dispensary on the Lower Sioux Reservation, but the competition could come even closer. The governor's staff confirms they're negotiating with all but one of the tribes in Minnesota to allow cannabis businesses off reservations.
Everybody is kind of getting prepped and saying, hey, when we get it, can we get it? Are we going to get it, right? We're kind of taking that approach that we feel very confident with the state that at some point we are going to get some sort of off-reservation dispensary license.
Zach Wilson runs Wabagwan Mashkiki, the White Earth Nation cannabis operation. They grow, manufacture, and retail marijuana in Minnoman, and they expect to have to follow the same rules as other Minnesota cannabis businesses when they operate off-reservation. They've already bought an old J.L. Beers burger restaurant in Moorhead and started converting it for cannabis retail. They're hoping for a head start on competition, but Wilson doesn't think they'll crowd anyone out before the state starts licensing.
Really, there's a lot of synergies because there are going to be a lot of social equity licensees that are going to have grows, that are going to have brands. Well, they need somewhere to put their product, right?
He's not worried about competition destroying the Minnoman business either, partly because tribal laws will allow them to sell some items on reservation that the state won't allow off it. They're hoping for compacts with the state by the end of the year. Weber says if they all play by the same rules, the market should work itself out. Competitors will find out next year if there's enough room for them or if the market might get oversaturated, as it has in some other states.
There is certainly a tipping point, and it does concern me with what some of these tribes are planning on doing.
The Minnesota licensing timeline isn't firm, but the first license lottery is likely to happen late this year, and the first retail licenses are expected by March. Corin Hoggard, Fox 9.